Good question.
5, 4, 3,
Starting my own
2,
podcast.
1. Sometimes you start the show, and sometimes one of the audios isn't working.
Sometimes you start the show, and sometimes the show starts you.
Yeah. So welcome to some nerd stuff. I'm Nate. This is Trey. He's also on the Trey Show. Excitingly enough, he has 2 shows. Don't make that face. People don't want to see that face. That's not. It looks like kind of a Cosby situation. Don't make that face. That's a horrible face.
That's just my face.
Welcome to one of the greatest YouTube channels on YouTube. It's nice to see you guys.
10 million subscribers next week.
10 million. We just hit. Actually, it's good that you brought this up. We just hit 100 subscribers. Let's go.
100 people decided this was great content.
I know. That's crazy.
Why, but okay.
Like 700. We have 700 congruent followers because I can see in the analytics. I'm watching y'all. I see you. I see. Should we shout out the countries that have been watching us other than America?
Yeah.
Okay, so shout out Australia.
Shout out
What's up?
Bolivia.
I see you down under. Shout out Canada. Shout out Germany. You know what? You guys are good now. What's up? And then shout out.
I think we just lost all of our German
Britain.
followers.
Everybody in Britain. They've been watching. It's pretty crazy. It's interesting to think that people around the world are watching.
She said, I'm a distraction.
I don't know what that means. Today on the show, we're gonna get into a few things. Trey's really annoyed because this is the second time I'm doing this. So we're gonna be talking about Fortnite. We're gonna be getting into our thoughts on the Batman, and then that deleted scene that got shown. Whoa! Who was in the deleted scene? Surprise! Who is it? And then we're gonna talk about the rumors going on with Apple. And then we got real life news that we're going to talk about. That's probably going to take us some time because I'm going to be fuming by that time. Okay. So.
She told me.
What would you call it? Fork knife?
Fork knife.
We got fork knife news. I'm pretty sure everybody's seen the big update. There's no more building.
Good.
I think that is also a good. I haven't got to play it yet.
I think they should keep it that way.
I think. Well, I heard some people data mining, and it looks like that it's going to be that way. Certain modes will.
It should always be that way.
How many matches you got to do with the no kill yet? Or I mean, not no kill, no build.
I've played a few, just here and there, and it's great. These kids don't know what to do.
I can't build anything to stop the bullets.
Yeah, I will say though, sometimes it's gotten me because the map is built for building, and so like the storm will be coming and I'll be stuck somewhere, and I'm like, oh, okay, I'll just build up on this like mountain. Oh, I can't build up.
Does it still have like the grapple and stuff like that?
Yeah, but you have to have those things.
Oh, so you might be SOL. I tried to play it.
Yeah.
It wouldn't. I downloaded it on Switch, but it didn't.
That's your get it on Xbox like everybody else.
Oh, but it was just right there. I was like,
the Switch is horrible.
I'm updating my Switch. I need to download new stuff.
No, Fortnite should not be one of those things.
Okay. Well, I couldn't play it anyways, so
yeah,
maybe Xbox.
There's a reason for that.
I'll try it on the Xbox. It don't matter to me. I just want to try a few rounds, just how it is. Maybe I'll like it more.
Nobody builds on Switch anyway.
No one builds on Switch?
No.
I don't know this meme, so you have to explain the meme. It's just no one builds on Switch?
Because they're all like 5-year-olds.
Oh. Is it just because the Switch version is not as good?
No, it's just because that's the main user base of the Switch.
Dude, I will. That only encourages me to play the Switch one, so I can just be the number one player on Switch.
No.
Can you imagine going on?
You're already going to be in a server with bots only on Xbox. Like,
what? What do you mean?
Already. Yeah, there's bots.
Are you playing majority bots now?
Yeah, 100%.
Does that mean there's less congruent players, or
no?
They're just adding more bots and playing more games?
It's user-based matchmaking.
Oh, so it's because of your level or how you play?
It's basically ranked.
Oh, so you suck?
So yeah, when you first start in,
are you admitting on the podcast right now that you suck at Fortnite?
Are you gonna let me explain? So when you first start in, it's like 97% bots.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So like when when chapter 1 of this new season started. If you didn't win your first match, you were pretty buns case water because it was all
fake people.
It was all, yeah, and even now, still pretty much just bots. At least for me, because I haven't played a lot this season.
You don't.
Well, every season it restarts, So you have to go in there.
Okay.
You have to get your wins, do all that stuff, and then it'll be like, oh, you can move up a level. But until then,
Well, okay, I'll download it. Because I mean, I didn't like the building. I'll say this. I liked the building. Like I thought the mechanic was cool, but I didn't like it mixed in with the shooting. I just thought that didn't work.
it was good until everyone started learning how to build mansions in seconds.
And then it was just less fun.
Yeah, when they added like turbo builds and when they added just I forget, they added something else that made it just super quick to build.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was horrible. Like you can build with like 3 buttons right now. You press O to build, and then the triggers are the buttons, like L1, R1 is like the wall, the ramp.
Oh, it's like
triangle.
shortcut keys or whatever.
Yeah, so it's just doodle-doodle-doo. Press a button, then you just do the things, and then you build up and stuff. And so yeah, horrible. People are building mansions in seconds.
Well, maybe Fortnite was listening. Is this
Hopefully.
Resistant? I watched a little. I always like to watch the little cartoons that they come out for the different chapters and stuff. Does it really mean anything? This whole who are the people trying to destroy the Fortnite world?
I don't know.
I was like, who are these people?
I don't know what's going on with it, but like, yeah, basically. There's tanks in the game now.
Oh, that's a real part. I seen it in the trailer.
There's tanks, and some of the cities are like militarized and overrun. That's real.
That's weird.
It's dynamic.
And then I seen Doctor Strange, and then I seen the Prowler, excuse me.
Yeah, Prowler's not in the game yet.
Oh, he's not. He's just in all the ads.
Yeah.
The Prowler. He's only cool because
Don't say it.
because the movie.
Oh, okay.
What do you think I was gonna say?
Miles Morales.
Yeah,
Jaden Smith is going to be a great Miles Morales.
he's aging out and he's getting too weird. He's bleaching his eyebrows. He don't look like him anymore.
Yeah, all he has to do is fix that.
I don't think he.
He still looks young. And it kind of makes sense.
It kind of makes sense that Will
Donald
Smith's son-
Glover is the Prowler. So it just kind of makes sense to have like another artist be.
Well,
Miles.
his character technically would be the Prowler in the main universe, but it doesn't mean that in the Marvel one it is. But it would be cool.
No, isn't it?
I mean, he was in the movie, and he did have a nephew named Miles, and he was the character's name. But in the Marvel, it's not always 1-to-1. Like they change stuff sometimes.
They need to not, because
It would be interesting to see Childish Gambino in the Marvel universe. I would enjoy that.
yeah, we need more black people in the universe.
I know it's been a minute since we've been to Wakanda.
Facts.
Fat minute. I don't even know how that movie's going
Rest in
because
peace.
R.I.P. Because Cherie got in trouble because she didn't want to get vaccinated or whatever. So they were having problems with that.
They need to just bring Michael B. Jordan back.
Let's do it. They brought him back for the What If.
Yeah, just bring him back.
Just bring him
have
back. Just cause
Make it happen.
in Doctor Strange movie, just bring him back and be like, hey, he's here now.
Yeah, exactly.
He's a little bit shady. He's a little bit of a hero. We'll see what he's into. So
He was right though.
Yeah, he was right.
That's why they
They changed
That's why they
what they
use his
did.
ideas.
Yeah, they did what he said. That was the
he
end
was
of that.
right.
The end of the movie was them doing what the bad guy wanted. That was the
Yeah.
end of that movie. Father, you are wrong. We must share our technology. Are you upset because I'm doing your accent?
You need a new podcast host.
Should we do?
Call Eric.
What if we just did? But I think he's still on quarantine. What if we just did?
We missed.
Was it
Eric.
cultural appropriation if we did a whole podcast with Black Panther accents?
Probably, but I could do it.
I mean, we're black.
That's true. They want us to be Panthers too.
They want us to be Panthers.
Black Panther.
Panthers?
It's part of the name. Black Panther.
Let's just sit in this. Let's just
Dead
sit in
air.
this. How do you? Oh, I forgot to ask you. How do you feel about the new setup? It's always a work in progress, but we're out of office chairs.
I'm meditating.
Okay. He needs a second.
It's a setup.
It's a setup.
Too many lights.
No, we have to have all these lights.
Don't know where to look.
You don't look at the lights. The camera's right there.
It looks like a. Never mind. This is a PG show.
One day I will get the real lights. We don't have the real set lights. I'm gonna get those.
We just need boom mics. I'll be happy with boom mics.
I got one right there, but it doesn't work.
Just drill the mics into the.
No, I have a setup that will hang above us.
Yeah, do that.
And then we can drop mics in.
Yeah, exactly. I want that.
Then we don't have to worry about. I'll keep a mic because I like a mic, but I can do a drop on you. You should have told me. I would have had the lapel mic ready for you. I thought you didn't want
but then I have to clip it to me.
Oh yeah, that's true. And you have problems with that. Last time your beard was hitting it.
It's not my fault. I don't play for the Yankees. I'm not trimming my beard.
Is that a thing?
Yeah.
No one watches baseball because it's not on.
This is true. The Yankees make everyone cut their beard like it's 1929.
That's dumb.
Yes.
So if you have blue hair, can you go on the
They're all based. Never mind. I was going to say some controversial stuff.
You're going to save it for Trisha. The second thing that we're going to get into, second topic number 2. I've already watched it, but I showed Trey the deleted scene. First, the Batman.
Batman.
Whack or trash?
Trash. Wait, there's only 2 options. So
I give you 2 options: whack and or trash.
Trash.
Nah, did you enjoy it or did you not enjoy it?
Rough. You don't even know what I'm talking about.
That Diamond in the Rough is from Aladdin? It is from Aladdin. I don't think that's what you're talking about.
You're not on TikTok.
I'm not cool. So
it was Batman. No, I watched it twice. I watched the movie twice. That's how you know it was.
And
good.
you don't even watch movies like that.
Yeah, I just kind of like show up and like, okay, we're here. But yeah, I watched it twice, and it was the best Batman movie ever. It was not a boring Batman. Most Batman movies are boring.
Which one?
All of them.
I can't 100% agree with you that. Some of them are so over the top. It's crazy. Have you ever watched Batman and Robin?
I'll kill him.
Have you ever watched it?
No, I was like 13. No, I'm kidding. I was like
no, you were way younger.
4.
You weren't even
0.
alive. Yeah, you weren't even alive when that movie came out.
Batman is just such a corny character.
Who?
Batman is such a corny character.
He can be a corny character.
Like, it's so corny.
That rendition of him was corny, but you know what? There's room for a weird Batman and a funny Batman and a not take you serious Batman and a Dark Knight.
No, there's not.
And I am vengeance.
No,
that's what this Batman was. He was vengeance.
There's not in a world where the MCU exists.
The MCU is always just busting jokes.
Yeah,
they're all Iron Man.
But that's what it is. They're all like that.
Yeah, so every single one. They're all Iron Man and Star-Lord.
So in this one, there has to be one canon.
One canon. Oh, like one.
But yeah, I'm saying there's not room for both.
Oh, okay. Oh, they both can't be. Okay, because there's obviously going to be comparisons between each universes or whatever. Okay,
who was the last guy? Who was the last Batman?
Christian Bale.
No, it wasn't. Was it?
I mean, Ben Affleck.
I was gonna say.
I almost don't count that. Bale. He wasn't a bad Batman. He was fine. He just would shoot motherfuckers right in the face, though.
He's stupid. He said, "I'm Batman," like that, with his little. He didn't even have a deep voice. He just had the little voice decoder. And he's like,
I thought she was with you. Christian Bale's Batman voice wasn't the greatest either. His scrambled. He had a scrambler, huh?
Yeah, he sounded like this all the time. Do you really think that's a wise decision?
Do you bleed?
Tell me.
He called him Clark, huh?
Clark? Yeah.
No, did he call him Superman?
He didn't. He called him Superman.
Tell me, Superman. Do you bleed?
Yeah, it was.
Oh, you didn't watch?
Great rendition.
Did you watch Justice League? Where he asked him if he bleeds. It's like
it was so much better.
It's Superman supposed to remember that moment. We can't get into this. We'll get back to Batman. But in that moment, he's supposed to be berserk and wildin', and he just came back to life. But he definitely remembers Batman taunting him before he kills him.
Yes,
and he didn't even kill him. He killed it. He sacrificed himself.
I was going to say some controversial stuff again. Superman should be black.
You always say that. They're gonna make him black. Don't worry.
He should be black.
Michael B. Jordan. He's gonna be Superman too, and he's gonna be.
He was great. He was great in Chronicle. So
he was really great in Chronicle, and they killed him. Thanks.
They had to. He died first because he was black.
Yeah, that's how that goes in movies, guys. That was a good movie. That's a sleeper.
He befriended the nerds just to have them kill him.
Yeah, and he was like, when no one liked them, he was cool with them.
Yeah, exactly.
And if you remember in the movie, he was actually the best one.
Yeah.
Like that was his, like he was just the best one without even trying.
And then
the nerd one who
someone
was
had to
angry.
take it too far.
Yeah, that was a great movie. But anyways, so
I like when he died on the statue. I'm not even going to say spoiler. I
movie's hella old.
watched that movie when I was 11. So if you haven't watched it since,
that
That's
found
on
footage,
you.
the found footage was so played out by that time, but that version of it was fun. The
Yeah.
Superman one. And if you go back and watch it, I seen this on YouTube. I didn't decipher this myself, but like there's parts of the movie where it looks like it cuts to like a regular camera, but it's just him telepathically holding the camera.
yeah,
I didn't catch that. It shows kind of in the mirrors and
Yeah,
stuff.
I knew that.
I didn't catch that when I watched it. I was like, oh, that's genius. That's genius.
it was great.
But anyways, off Chronicle,
I have to
back to
watch
the
that movie
Batman.
again now.
Yeah, we should watch it. The Batman. So you liked it. You loved it. It's your new Batman.
Yeah, he's the best.
Robert Pattinson.
I will say-
he did really good.
The first time I watched it, emo Batman was a little off-putting.
Bruce Wayne. Bruce
Yeah,
Wayne.
emo Bruce Wayne. Because, he had the hair off to the sides, and he had the actual canon, little eye makeup on.
Yeah,
So,
they didn't fake it.
yeah, it was a little off-putting. I was like, I don't know.
I
about that.
was okay with it
But
because
the second time I was like, yeah.
okay, you caught on to it.
Yeah.
Like, cause when I watched it, cause I guess I'm a Batman fan, so I'm like, I can read more into it a little bit, but I understood he's 2 years in. He didn't give a fuck about being Bruce Wayne. He gave nothing. His hair was all crazy and
Yeah.
he didn't care at all. He'd walk around with his makeup on cause he didn't care about what he looked like. When he goes to that funeral, he doesn't really care that he's Bruce Wayne in that funeral.
Yeah,
he's
going-
more focused. He's Batman almost hiding
He's
out.
going to the Riddler.
The dual personality really hasn't been developed yet for him.
Yeah,
and I
and
think
that's good.
that's good. I think that's fine. That was some people. Well, his Bruce Wayne sucked. Yeah, because he sucks as Bruce Wayne right now.
That's kind of the whole point, sir.
He's only been Batman almost for 2 years straight, and that's all he focuses on.
But now he's about to be Bruce Wayne.
Yeah, because I think he got. It's the I don't remember if you remember like on the Dark Knight.
Are
how,
we
like-
going into spoilers or no?
Oh yeah, we can go into spoiler. Spoiler alert! You guys have been warned. Don't go any farther if you haven't watched the movie. It's a spoiler alert. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, correct me if I'm wrong. But in the trailer, they made the black black woman mayor. They made her out to be such a bigger deal than she was. In the
Yeah, she was
movie.
barely in the movie.
Yeah, they made her like the scene from the funeral where she was like, "You can do more for this city." I feel like I don't know. I feel like she was supposed to be not supposed to be, but they made her seem like such a bigger deal than she was.
Because she basically replaced the guy that died, right? And then
Yeah.
that was it. Because the Riddler didn't have beef with her. He only had beef with all the other
she had
established
like
people.
two scenes.
Yeah,
The funeral scene, and then she gets shot. Those are her.
she got shot. Did she die?
No,
Oh, okay. I can't even remember. You watched it twice. I need to
Yeah.
watch it again.
those are her two scenes, and that's it.
Oh, they shot at her towards the end, right?
Yeah, and they got her in the midsection.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Which, first of all, you have to be following someone like the Riddler to miss that shot. Like, I can't help you there. You're following him for a reason.
What
You're
do-
that bad at life. You
What do
couldn't
you
hit that shot.
What do you think about Batman just being able to take bullets? Does
He
that
has
bother you? or
He
is
has that
alright?
armor on. That's what it's supposed to do. And I like the fact that it's like handgun, yeah. Rifle, low caliber, yeah. Shotgun, he's over there. Like, because of the power and like the radius of the blast, like yeah.
My
Shotgun,
favorite.
he didn't die,
Yeah.
but he's over there.
Yeah, he's gonna be down for a second. My favorite scene is him in the hallway. Well, my two favorite scenes. The first one is when they're in the hallway and the gunshots, the light from the gunshots is the only time that you see.
Hallway.
Was it in a hallway?
Oh, at
Yeah.
the club. Yeah.
And like so, and you just see the swing, like the
Yeah.
contact of the swing. That one, and then the very opening scene where the bad guys are all over the city and they're all doing bad stuff and they're all looking into the darkness because they're nervous that Batman shows up, and then he comes out and then it's like that wide shot of him walking up, and it just looked like the Arkham game.
Yeah.
Like this, if anything, this was like influenced so heavily by the Arkham games. Like
Which I didn't like.
you didn't like that part, or you don't?
No, I didn't like the Arkham game. I tried to play it.
You didn't like the third one. Did you ever play the other ones?
No.
They're really good games. Even if you don't do
The
all
controls
the stuff.
are wonky for me. I might just have to try it again.
I mean, yeah, it
But-
takes you a minute because like God of War took you a second, right, to get used to that control scheme. That has a
might
very
have, I don't know.
unique. But it's the same thing as God of War, except you're not using the shoulder buttons.
Yeah, I need to use the shoulder buttons.
I don't know if you can change
But
it.
going back to that game, after not playing it, I was like, oof, this is weird.
Yeah.
But it's also super easy to get back into. Like, another game that I just could not get back into was Shadow of War. Mm-hmm. The second one.
Oh, since you play that game, that's just like Batman.
Maybe that's why. I tried to play it again. I downloaded it. And I was just like, what is going on?
Yeah, it's almost the same exact.
This?
Because they took it from
Yeah,
that.
I could not play that game.
I was good at that game.
I know I was too, and I was great at the first one. Played it all, did the whole thing, and I was like, it'd be cool to like, get back into the Uruks and stuff, kill them all, take them over, stuff like that. But I tried to play it. And I tried to play it for like 2 hours over like a couple of days, and I was just like, I can't do this.
So the second one you didn't finish all the way through?
The second one, I'm like 7% in.
Oh, it gets once you get past like the halfway mark and it's done. Because
No, it wasn't even about that. It was about the controls.
No, I'm telling you. When you get past the halfway mark, and it really feels like you're doing a war because you have to like take all these areas over, and then you have to do these. I forgot what this called. Oh, sieges, where you like siege up on a castle, and then you have like your commanders are part of the siege. So it's like an old timey like medieval battle where like everyone lines up, and then they're taunting from the what's it called, and you have to take over control points and then make it into the center, and then if you don't kill people like the other generals at the control points, or you don't kill all like the major people, they might be in there when you face the big leader, and you have to fight all of them.
Wow.
And sometimes your guys will come in too, and it's like a crazy grand battle in like a throne room against like an ultra powerful guy. Once you get those are so fun, but there's so many tutorials. Like half that game is tutorials. Did you know? Yeah, I played the first one.
No, you didn't know.
I know what to do, but so yeah, I would suggest just try it. Just give it an hour. Give it a solid hour, not an hour of you dying in the same part over and over, like an hour into the game. But so the deleted scene for the Batman came out, and it was a scene with the Joker.
Who looks hideous.
He does. Do you think Batman has to do anything with his look? Do you think he beat his face in?
Probably, because his teeth were all bloody and stuff.
Like he's just jacked up looking.
Yeah, he could have. Maybe that's part of the story we get.
I know the Joker is always super important to the Batman story, but I rather go to other like go. Oh, I hope that's right. I rather go into other like people in the catalog, in the Rose Gallery. There's so many. I mean, they were kind of hinting into the Arkham stuff. So maybe I forget what the guy's name that runs Arkham. I forget his name. Doctor Strange, not Doctor Strange.
Scarecrow?
Hugo Strange.
Oh,
Hugo Strange. He's like he knows that Bruce Wayne's Batman, but he can't tell everybody or whatever. He's a good bad guy because he's more of like trying to control people and do shit like that. And Scarecrow. That Scarecrow in this universe would be interesting to see because we really haven't seen Scarecrow for a long time. For a long time.
They should do it. Anyone but the Joker.
Yeah.
Any villain but
save the Joker. Let's save him up.
Yeah, because even like the last Batman with Ben Affleck, we didn't get any Batman villains except for the Joker.
Yeah, and that Joker was whack.
Get a Joker.
And Jared Leto, gosh, I can't wait till Morpheus comes out and we don't have to see him anymore. I'm so tired of Jared Leto.
Who's Morpheus?
Morpheus is the vampire guy. It's part of the Sony universe.
Oh, Morbius.
Oh, what I say, Morpheus?
Yeah,
Morbius.
I'm like, what the heck is that? That movie looks horrible, and I can't wait for
Oh my gosh!
I can't wait to not watch it.
It just come out, so I don't have to keep looking at previews.
I was gonna say I probably have to watch it because this is my job.
No, I don't know. I'm not gonna. I don't plan on watching it. Sony is just gonna jack up all their extra shit.
Yeah.
For some reason, people are watching the Venom ones.
The Venom ones are cool.
I haven't watched them yet.
I haven't either.
Why do you say they're cool then?
Because some of the scenes look cool, and Eddie Brock seems like he's a good person.
That character.
Like the clips I've seen, he seems like he does a good job.
Spoiler alert for Spider-Man. When I thought, man, they're bringing him in for a second.
Yeah.
I was like,
I thought he was. I was honestly disappointed that he wasn't.
yeah, I don't mind. It would be interesting to see, but they would have had to change his look, which makes sense. If he was in a different university and look a little different, that would have been good. But so the next topic that we got, rumors. It's the rumor mill. Are you ready for the rumor mill?
No.
It's the rumor mill. That's from Breakfast Club.
Seems like I was gonna say this is turned into a radio show.
It's podcasts are kind of radio shows.
Apple is gonna start leasing stuff. I beat you to it.
Oh, okay.
Burn.
Yeah. I don't know how that's gonna work.
I'm gonna lease an iPad Max Studio Plus screen display thing.
How much do you think it's gonna be?
Whatever the cost monthly is times 6.
I'm saying. So you think it'll be like $100 or something
For what?
to rent a phone?
$100 a month. Yeah. And they're gonna be like, this is service too.
I think Apple people would be more than willing to do this.
No, that's why they're gonna do it. You think they're gonna do something that just benefits like
it's
normal
not
people?
It's not going to benefit normal people. Let's see. The buy now, pay later service that for all Apple patrons. Actually, I don't know. I'm not. Good luck. Good luck. But
Because like, what's the difference between this? Because the people that are gonna use it already do that.
yeah, like Eric, he upgrades almost every time. Almost every time.
And like no, I mean like through carriers.
Yeah.
Like they already do this. And is this going to be different than Samsung's credit line?
What's the Samsung credit line?
Yeah, like they use your credit and you pay monthly.
Oh yeah.
For their devices like
I guess
tablets.
it's not different, but what's gonna happen when people are busting all their phones on their subscriptions? Do you then have to pay the phone back?
Well,
or?
I mean, Apple would just give them a new phone anyway, like they normally do. Like you go to the Apple store and they're just like, oh, okay.
Yeah, they're pretty good about that when you pay that Apple Care plan. I don't know. I think it's kind of dumb, but I think they're going to sell it. Apple knows how to sell things. They sold a credit card to people, and people got it. A lot of people got it.
I got it too. No, I'm kidding, I didn't.
I was like, what? You got approved? It's not even that good of a credit card. Like the interest rate's not good. It's just because it says Apple on
Yeah,
it. And you get a discount on Apple stuff.
Yeah, it's cool. It's an Apple card.
Yeah, that's it.
It's an Apple card. I'd get it just to have the card in my wallet.
I'm pretty sure my brother got it,
Apple card.
and I think Eric got it.
Of course they did.
Yeah, they have to because they're Apple people. You used to be Apple people.
I was never an Apple person.
You were almost there.
I was a mercenary.
You were a wolf in sheep's clothing.
I never wore their banner. I was just there out of spite.
That is fine. Oh, okay. I'm going to get to our big topic.
It's like Samsung traded me. It was like I was in the NFL. They traded me. But I was only on a 1-year deal. And then I just went back to the same team that just traded me.
I went for a bag, and then I came back. Okay, so I have a story, and you know some of it, and it's super disappointing. I'm very upset about it. So this is going to be a disclaimer.
Disclaimer.
Everybody listen. In the sound of my voice, listen, and listen well. Do not buy foldable phones.
You just need one of these.
Stick to a regular phone.
Yes.
Do not buy foldable phones. I will.
Hey, it looks pretty good.
It does look pretty good right there. Oh yeah, the light hitting it. It does look nice. Okay, so I had the Flip, the Z Flip 3. I got it like 6 months ago, I think.
Yeah.
I've been enjoying it. It's been a pretty good phone. It lacks one thing that bothers me. It doesn't have Samsung DeX, and it gets hot. That's one of the.
Yeah, my phone gets hot too though.
Oh, that one does. Oh, okay. Yeah. Maybe it's just how the cooling system is now.
No, well, yours should not be getting that hot. This chip runs hot.
No, I'm doing a heavy duty processes on my phone.
Yeah, I'm not, and my phone gets hot.
So not only did I get the Flip, my girlfriend, I convinced her go ahead and get the Fold because I was enjoying the Flip so much. I was like, these are cool. I was enjoying it. One of the other bad parts was like the screen protector, Samsung screen protector that they put on there was cracking. But I was like, okay, I'll just replace that. When it gets bad enough, I'll just replace it. No big deal. Well, okay, so I'll be honest on the podcast. I did do a small drop, but the drop came out of my hand and went onto a desk, and then it like like bounced in a weird way and went into a trash can full of paper. So it hit like a soft landing. And I go, cool, because I've dropped phones before. I'm like, I know what a bad drop is.
Was this your first drop with this phone?
I think so. I think so. I've been really good with this phone. And because it folds, it goes in the pocket easy. There's no misses. You know how like with the new phone, like you'll miss. I haven't had any misses or anything like that. So I go to pick it up out of the trash can, the paper trash can. I pick it up and I can't show it because I don't have it right now, but just a big giant white bar across from the top to the bottom of the phone. And I'm like, oh my God, I cannot believe that this happened. Like it's in
F's in the chat.
It's in the worst position ever. I do, and that phone, I run the whole channel off that phone. Everything. I do the whole channel off that phone. I upload off of it. I edit all the videos. I edit our thumbnails. I do everything on it. Yeah. So it's like, this is impeding my workflow so much.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, I'll call AT&T. And it's early. It's like 8 in the morning. I'm like, I'm going to call AT&T and I'm going to see what I need to do. See if I just need to pay a deductible. And you know what? It's a big L. I'm not excited about it, but we'll just get this done. We'll keep it pushing. So I call AT&T. AT&T's like, hey, it's under warranty. It's only been 6 months. So you still have your factory warranty. So you need to go to Samsung. Yeah. I'm like, cool. It's been an hour of dealing with you guys. It's cool that now I find out Samsung. Cool. I call Samsung. I talk to them. And then they say, the first person goes, oh, it's not under warranty. And I'm like, what? It says not under warranty. I'm sorry. And then I just got mad and I hung up. And this is like another 40 minutes of being on the phone after that. So I call AT&T and they go, they said it's not under warranty. And they're like, okay, we'll call. We'll help you call. So they call and they call me back. Yeah. And they go, okay, we got 2 options for you. They said, you can send the phone in, which, what? Send the phone in. Yeah. I need a phone. But so I tell them that I need my phone. I can't just not have my phone for however long it takes you to take it and fix it and send it back. And they're like, well, option 2, you could take it into one of our, I think they call them Samsung authorized something, like their Samsung Care authorized workplaces or whatever. And I'm like, cool. Is there one in the area that I'm at? Because I work at a different city that I live in. And they go, well, your address on file is this. We have one close to your address. I'm like, okay, I'm not there. Do you have one in the city I'm in? No, well, it says that this is your address, and it's like 15 minutes to get this person to understand that I'm not where my address is. So finally, they give me a one. They say, "Oh, I don't know if it's a national brand, but it's the U Break iFix place. I don't know if that's national or not, or if that's just in California." And I'm like, "Cool, I could take it in there. They'll fix it. If it's under warranty." They said, "Yeah, perfect." Is there one in town? There's one in town. I call them up. I'm like, hey, what's the timetable on, if I bring in a phone? They said like 3 hours. Okay, well, now I know I can't do it like at work. Yeah. So I'm like, okay, I live in this city. Can I please get an appointment to go in there on Saturday and then, have them fix it? And they're like, cool, no problem. And then so they're making the appointment, and then I'm a nerd, so I'm asking a lot of detailed questions about like how the process is going, what they're looking for, because I know they're looking for water damage and physical damage to see if it's under warranty. And there's no physical damage other than the white strip on it. There's no cracks on the screen. There's nothing broken around the edge of the screen or nothing. The glass on the back is not broken. It's perfect. So I'm like, so what happens when you guys see that it's good? You guys just will give me a new one, or you'll get one ordered or whatever. They're like, oh, what phone do you have? I'm like, oh, the Flip 3. Oh,
we can't do that.
Oh.
Let me talk to my manager.
Now we do not have the equipment or the screens to fix that. I'm like, okay, well, which one does? None of them. None of the U-Break iFixes have them. None of them. Yeah. And I'm like, so Samsung lied to me to get me off the phone to call you guys and not make it their problem anymore. Yeah. And I don't like to just yell at customer service people, because it's not that person's fault why I'm completely frustrated. Yeah. So I make the appointment. I'm like, okay, just set the appointment. I'm going to deal with Samsung. I'm going to call Samsung back and say, you guys are doing some bullshit. I was on the phone trying to I was just trying to talk to a manager just to explain what was going on. One manager was like, hey, so it's an hour to get to a manager because they're busy. They're busy. So after an hour of dealing with a customer service person that doesn't want to get me, like, raise me up to the next level because I don't know if they get in trouble or not, but I'm like, I'm not mad at you. I understand. You can't do anything else about this. I need to see if I can talk to somebody who can. Can I talk to your manager? A person even said, thank you for being so nice. Because I don't want to yell at these people who are just at a call center in, like, the Philippines.
Yeah.
Like, so the first manager, I get on the phone. They're like, you know what? I can't fix this. I'm going to send you to somebody who can. Cool. I'll talk to your manager. No big deal. Again, he just hung up on me.
You know what? It happens to me sometimes.
I was like, this is like...
be on the phone, and then you're like, oh, yeah, let me just put you on speaker. Hang up. Oh.
No, it was not an accident. This bitch hung up. No, this bitch didn't want to deal with me. He heard I was a problem, and he said, yeet. He'll never find me. And he's right. I'll never find him. So I called again, another 40 minutes, and get another manager. That manager goes, you know what? This is AT&T should have been handling this. I don't know what. He calls AT&T and, like, just basically like how you take a baby to a firehouse and just abandon it. He just did that to me with AT&T. He called AT&T, got somebody, patched me over, and then hung up. And then AT&T's like, I don't know why he called. They're supposed to be handling this. I don't know why he basically just dropped you off here. It was
so what I'm hearing is we're going to iPhone.
Man, and you know, the whole time I was like, if I had an iPhone, I could have just got an appointment and they would have just swapped my iPhone. Believe me, the whole time I was thinking about this.
Yeah.
Okay. So this was on Thursday. This was like 8 hours of being on and off the phone and being literally just annoyed for 8 hours straight about the situation. I don't know. The phones are so crazy. They're the best thing ever until, like, something is impeding you using them. And then it's just a fucking piece of garbage.
Yeah.
Like this thing is worthless now because I can't do what I need to do. Reading text messages, impossible. Because I miss the fourth word of each line. So I have to, because not all messaging apps you can turn to landscape. So sometimes I have to copy and paste it somewhere else where I can landscape it, and then so I can read the fourth fucking word.
Yeah.
So I'm getting hot because I'm getting so mad about this right now again. So, okay. So Samsung basically said fuck you to me. That's what they basically did in so many words.
Yeah.
So
for a Xiaomi phone.
So today I went to Ubreak iFix, my local one. And I went in there and they're like, okay, well, we can deal with Samsung. We've been trying to contact Samsung too. I said, every month since the Flips and Foldables came out, they've been trying to buy the equipment and buy the screens from them, and they just aren't answering them. And I was like,
nice.
I'm like, oh, I believe you.
So we're all in the same.
We're all in this. Everybody in America is trying to do a Samsung, and Samsung's like, enjoy those phones, enjoy those phones.
Horrible.
So I left it with them. I have my own Note 9. Thankfully, still that I'm using. They were actually able to clean out the port.
Really?
So it's charging now. So
you should have got the screen fixed too.
No, I didn't want to pay. I didn't have to pay for them to clear it out. So I wanted to pay for them to I thought maybe they could just switch out the charge port on the Note, right? And he goes, well, I'll clean it, but because we're a Samsung authorized fix-it place, if I have to fix one thing, I have to fix everything. So that means I would pay for the back because the back is shattered.
How much did they say?
I didn't even ask for a quote because I didn't want all that.
You should have just asked. What if it would have been like $30?
No, I didn't want to spend $30. I don't want to spend any money. I don't want to spend any more money.
I would have
fixed this old ass phone.
I would have did that just because I want to be able to compare it.
No,
to my phone, to the 22 Ultra.
It's the battery life on it is horrible. I have to run it in low power mode with location off.
Samesies.
Oh, you're having that problem with that one?
The battery life just generally isn't great. But I'm a power user, like I
yeah, and so I'm gonna be when I get to work, and I'm gonna have to keep this phone for like 2 weeks probably minimum. Oh yeah. So at Ubreak iFix, they said we have one in the back. We've been waiting 3 weeks for another phone to do an in-store switch. So next weekend I'm busy and I'm going to be out of town, so I can't deal with it then anyways. So in 2 weeks, if I get nothing, then I'll get it back, and maybe I'll just have to pay the deductible to AT&T, which is $270, which I know is better than $1,200, but goddamn. And then use my insurance to then, and Samsung gets away with not having to deal with having the warranty. So
Yeah, that's how it is.
the main part of the story, don't get a flip phone because Samsung doesn't give any fucks. They don't care about fixing it. If I bought a $1,200 device for them. Now they're $900, but at the time they're $1,200. I'm an early adopter on this new technology, and they want to sell me the phone and then just be like, I don't even know, bro. I don't even know.
Yeah.
And the guy even said, oh, well, if you had like the new one, I have those screens. Mm-hmm. I could have fixed that real quick. No big deal. I have them in stock. No big deal. I'm thinking, so it never made it onto the podcast last time, but I've been thinking about the other phone on our line, about my mom's. It's my mom's. So I looked, I could pay it off. It'll be $90, and then I pay another like, I don't know, $80 for the taxes, and I get the phone for free or almost free.
Yeah.
The new one. And I'm thinking about just throwing it on a credit card and just saying F it. I think it comes out to like, if I get the Plus with the expanded storage, I think it comes out to like 150 or 160. And if I just get the base Galaxy,
Which one?
just the normal one, the new one, the 22. If I get the base one, it's 140. So I'm like, I might as well just get the Plus. What are you
You
saying?
might as well just get the Ultra. I've wanted to talk about this.
Okay, go ahead.
Samsung screwed over their fan base, kind of. They kind of screwed over their fan base.
What'd they do?
They made one fatal mistake. So we all know that the S22 base is kind of just there to have a small option.
Yeah.
But spec-wise, it's kind of just there to make the other phones look good.
But yeah, it's a baseline phone. Like, because I've had a few questions. I'm like, if you just do YouTube and you just do normal stuff on your phone, that phone is more than suitable to last you 2 years and get through. But that's not what you're looking for.
The Plus is just slightly better than that.
What is the exact difference? Because I haven't really even looked at it. I've had to look it up like twice.
Screen size, but I was gonna say this: there isn't a phone that's on like the level of the Ultra.
Oh, like the Plus doesn't come close?
No, not at all. And the Ultra has the pin.
Yeah.
So I think they dropped the ball. They should have just had the Plus be a flagship without the pin.
Oh, you know what? Did you watch that new video? The Marquise's new video about about options and why they have certain options on phones.
I might have, but I might have missed it.
He was talking about this recently about how about choice and how they'll make a certain, because it had to do with Apple. And about like why they do.
Then I watched it.
Why they do certain phones to push other phones. This seems like Samsung's doing that.
No, 100%. But
they're selling a bunch of them.
I would agree with that. They're trying to push people to the Ultra, stuff like that. But they have gone on record and said multiple times that they did not expect the Ultra to sell as well as it did, and that is why they're backed up.
They're stupid because who didn't love the Note?
Yeah, but not even just that. They didn't make a normal flagship. In my opinion, I know popular.
So are you saying that they did an underperform?
Yes. And in my opinion, the S22 base and Plus are not flagships.
What are you comparing them to?
Even if you just compare them to the iPhone, it's like the iPhone 13. Like the Pro is the flagship. Mm-hmm. And they gave you basically two baselines. They gave you two iPhone 13s. And then the Pro Max.
Okay, so I'll challenge. I'll just give one caveat. The Fold is pretty beefy.
I'm not talking about that phone.
I know, but you're saying they didn't make a. Oh, okay. I was gonna say they're not making a premium, but you're saying flagship, not premium. Okay,
Yeah,
never mind. Cancel that.
They went from like base to ultra, and there's nothing in between. Mm-hmm. Just like the phone that this is being recorded on is the S20 Plus, and that phone was a flagship. It had flagship specs, all that, but it wasn't the ultra specs with the 100 times zoom space camera.
Yeah.
Space zoom camera, ultra space
Whatever they're
rocket
fucking
ship
called.
version 300. It wasn't all of that. And it wasn't a 6.9 inch screen. I think that one is like 6.6 or 6.5. Like, it was just slightly less.
Mm-hmm.
And then it didn't have the extra camera.
So I just want to double check. So you're saying they made like a phone that's not flagship, and then they made the ultra one, and there's nothing in between.
Yeah, the Plus should be more.
It should have more features.
Yeah, the Plus should be a better phone.
So you're saying
Except-
I should just spring the money and get the base model.
I told you how I feel about it. You should get the S21 Ultra or the S22 Ultra.
Do you know why I can't get the S21 or S22 Ultra?
Why?
Because how AT&T is doing that new deal right now, I'd pay more for an older phone than if I got the newer phone, because they're doing that $800 off.
I don't even know if you should do that deal.
Why?
Because that deal, I don't know if you read the fine print, but you have to
Pay for 3 months and then
it's 3 years. So the phone, let's say you get a 1400,000
let's say your phone is $1,400,000.
Yeah, you get a phone that's 1,400. You get my phone, the S22 Ultra. So they're gonna give you the 800 for that.
Yeah.
And let's say you wanted to upgrade to the S23 Ultra 5 Gangster. Shout out to Flossie Carter. So you couldn't do that
You can't upgrade
because
off that?
they pay that 800 over 3 years.
Oh,
It's in the contract.
It's not up front.
No, they pay that 800 over 3 years. So you can pay the rest of it, but they're not paying the 800. They're paying it every month.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
why the monthly charge is less.
Yes, because you're only paying the difference.
I thought the monthly
But
charge was less because they were spreading it.
No, you're stuck in that. You can't pay it off because that's on them. They're paying that 800 in 3 years.
So do you think we're getting into the weeds with this, but so are you saying so we have the AT&T Next on that phone line. So you're saying if I did that trade-in thing that I couldn't do the AT&T Next again, like in a year if I wanted to get another phone?
I don't know how it would work with them paying that off.
You think I'd lose out on that 800 and I would have to pay whatever their fee is?
Yeah. 'Cause I think you'd have to pay to void that contract.
That's so it'd be like pay more now. Like it'd probably be the taxes on the phone, the full taxes, and then the 90 to get her phone paid off.
Yeah.
And I'd end up paying like 300, and it'd be
For what?
for a new phone plus the taxes
You would
plus.
pay 90 plus 105.
Oh, is that what the taxes are right now?
Because mine was 105.
Okay. I got so many things to consider.
I spent $530 when I got mine.
I'm trying not to do that. That's exactly what I'm trying not to do. But because I want to get out from under this phone. I don't want this phone anymore.
Yeah.
It betrayed me. It's betrayed me, and I was really happy with it.
That's the price.
You know what I found out today since I've had to do all the updates on the Note 9? They put wireless decks on the Note 9.
Yeah.
I didn't know that the wireless decks just went across all the lines. I thought only the newer ones were getting it. I was like, wow, mine doesn't even have decks.
Nope. It's because you're not special.
Yeah, I'm tired of this phone. I don't want it anymore. Do you have young people vision?
Yeah, why?
Can you see the timestamp on it?
No.
Oh.
I can see that it's still recording.
No, I was just seeing how long it is.
An hour and something.
Oh, okay, we're good. We're good. We're ready. We're good to
pull
wrap
it up
it.
right here.
Huh?
Pull it up right here.
Oh, that's off because we had that chunk from before. Oh, this is off too, so it's probably like 50 really. But that's fine. So, well, I'll keep you updated. His phone stories were so much happier than mine. But my phone story is so fucking I'm fucked. I got a channel to run and I render videos on the go, baby. I'm a mobile fucking studio over here and I'm grounded. This flight's grounded. So like this one I have to edit like at home like as fast as possible because I can't do it when I'm at work.
Or
Can't even upload it at work.
it might be time to get that Tab Ultra.
No, fuck Samsung. You think I'm buying another device from them? F them. I don't really want to get another phone from them, but there's no one making them better.
I was gonna say, then what are you gonna do? Because you're stuck with Samsung.
Yeah, but I can get the flat screen, the regular screens fixed.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So the tablet's the same thing.
Yeah, but I don't want to get. I don't know. I got a bad taste in my mouth.
You can get a Pixel.
No, those are already broken.
Yeah, but a lot of the issues have. No, I'm not gonna lie and say a lot of the issues have been fixed. No.
They have a bunch of problems, and how I don't understand. Google's phones aren't even the most premier best ones anymore. The Samsungs are. It's so screwed. Do not buy a foldable phone. If you bought one, put 3 cases on it.
That's not enough.
My girl right now, she's gonna buy another case because she's nervous. She should be nervous. I told her, you need to be nervous. Don't drop that phone. You're gonna be in the same place I am, completely frustrated.
Horrible. Okay, bye.
Yeah, that was a great place.
Comment, and subscribe.
This was like when you left that one podcast on death. Remember that? When you guys were recording.
That was in the middle of the podcast, baby.
And you guys
that was 10 minutes in.
You guys never came back. I was like, when I texted you about it. I was like, you guys never came back from that death. Well, you guys were so sad the whole episode. Don't bring up who died. I'm just saying you guys never recovered from that podcast. It was 40 minutes of sadness.
Can't bring a pop without the smoke.
Okay, so thank you for the 100 subscribers. We appreciate you, and you guys are watching because I just posted some.
I can't wait to get to heaven and watch the Pop Smoke as Batman. I'm not even making fun of Pop Smoke. He just sounds like that. Like naturally, he just sounds.
That'd be badass if Batman was rapping in the corner. He's waiting.
Yeah, you know how he just comes out. He just walks out. He just walks out rapping. Or you know how he makes the sound. You just hear him come out of the corner.
Oh my! If somebody hasn't made a video of that Pop Smoke Batman.
Yeah, like he sounds like Batman.
The Joker be playing me.
Yeah, exactly. See, no, it's a good note. Okay.
Oh my god.
Have a good one.
Ooh, that was violent.
Oh.
Have a good one. We'll see you guys later. And thank you for watching some nerd stuff. Like and subscribe on the video. And we'll see you next time. Adios.